Does it ever get old seeing your name on a bottle?
No, it's actually quite a scary thing.
But you are Australian only. Yeah.
I guess it's in my blood.
Everyone at some point probably has had a wine in their life. There's no right or wrong.
How good, Masto? Episode 1, new potty for Top Up. How good?
Man, JB, I'm pretty excited to be here,
Me too.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Not that anyone needed another fucking podcast, but I think we get to chat shit about something that I love deeply.
Mm-hmm.
I drink regularly
Yes.
and I adore. And I suppose hopefully you guys feel that.
I reckon we're going to have some fun. Like, I love that because I like to see how much you love it,
Yeah.
but I love that you just talk about it like a normal person. You got some good words, but like you make it feel authentic, real. It's passionate.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I didn't
it's deep in
pass.
you.
I didn't pass English like ever in high school, so it's like I don't have too many words.
Yeah.
But
The ones you got are pretty good.
yeah,
We're going to have, so me and you, we'll have a bit of banter. We'll have a drink.
yeah.
We'll talk wines. Got some pretty good guests too, kind of over the journey, over the next few
Mate,
months
I think
as
we're
well.
going to have a little bit of fun and
Mm.
explore some shit about human beings that make this wine from these different places around WA, which
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear and learn. But like, hopefully we can just get across a little bit the idea of what the whole like reason is for top ups, right?
Yeah.
People's choice wine. You guys drink it. Everyone at some point probably has had a wine in their life, but like, there's no right or wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just if you like something, doesn't mean
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
good. Just or vice versa.
It's all
So,
open, baby.
man. It is as open as it can be.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, we'll talk some wines, good times, like stories around it.
Yep.
The stuff that happens when you got a bottle in the middle of the table.
This-
That's kind of what I'm going to get to too.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, a few
fucking-
journeys.
mate. Journeys, stories, learnings, I suppose. But I suppose we should say before we get into anything, like, thank you for H&C Urban Winery in Fremantle for
Yeah.
hosting us.
How good is it?
How good are these wicked chairs?
Nice chess. Wicker's back,
Yeah,
baby.
we've got pallets, we've got barrels.
Yeah.
Like very winey. We're actually surrounded by, you can't see,
There's
but
tanks.
there's fucking
Yeah.
tanks. There's a press over there.
There's a press.
We made 3 wines in this joint.
Did you?
Yep. In
Alright.
January.
Was
So-
that the first time you done it here?
Yes. Legally, we weren't allowed to make it any earlier than that. So
Yeah, so it's definitely.
yeah, it was
January.
definitely the first one.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Nice. A few more to come from here, I reckon.
Yeah, man. Well,
Is
hopefully.
that the goal? Like, do you want to do more wine out of here?
Yeah, of course. We're an urban winery. We can't
Mm.
we can't not make wines.
Yes.
So there's a few hurdles and shit, but
Mm.
yeah, we're not here to talk about this anyway. Just
No,
thanks
that's
for having
cool,
us.
but it's cool that
H&C.
they've got us here. And I think we could have done it in the studio, but I reckon, packing up all the
We're not
lights and
studio people though, man. Like
stuff.
we're
I do
more,
enough time in the studio.
Yeah, bro.
Let's
we-
get out of the studio.
Yeah, no. We're like organic. Like we are with
Mm.
like the salt of the earth,
That's
like
it.
our voters.
We need some dirt in our hands.
Oh
think
man,
we
I
might-
told you how much I like rocks. Yeah,
You do.
you ever go to the beach and just pick up rocks,
Mhm.
different colors, the black rocks versus the like brown rocks.
Uh-huh.
Smell them, put them in your mouth, taste them a
Put
little
them in
bit.
your mouth.
Oh yeah, you always taste it.
Really? I
Yeah,
think I've tasted a rock.
I taste heaps of rocks. Yeah,
But make sure you get the smooth ones. Eh?
and then there's river rocks. Then you got the ones very different.
Yeah.
Extremely different.
that's
That's pretty rogue start, but
Okay.
yeah, that's the type of shit we're going to talk about.
all
bro.
right. We might take this shindig on the road too, I reckon.
Oh mate, a
We
little
should
bit of
head
a road
down
show.
south, go meet some crew on their turf.
Mate, we take the mini.
Take the Mini, the Countryman, which I have kind of enjoyed the last couple of weeks. I've got to give you the keys.
Man, I
'cause
told
I've
you,
been
you know,
driving around too much.
I'm an old school mini driver from back in the day. I got so much shit when I was at my previous job, which was whatever. And because all the boys are driving like big Land Cruisers and Hilux, like bull bars, like, oh, look how big a man I am, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you've never been off road in any of them, like, not one of them, maybe Gov once. And I'm driving in a Mini Cooper. I blew the engine up because I put the wrong fuel in it. But anyway, I
Did
love
you rock
that
a
thing.
Mini when you're playing footy?
100%.
Really?
Yep.
That takes like serious like guts, I reckon. Because you want to fit in, right? Everyone else, just like you said, would have had a
Oh,
four-wheel
no,
drive.
that's not for me. I don't want to fit in too
You don't
much.
care.
Nah, fuck no.
You're my people, you're my
Man,
people.
I was massive into what's the Jeremy Clarkson show? What the hell
Top
was that
Gear.
called? Top Gear, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
Top Gear. And they had this one episode on the Mini Cooper, John Cooper Works. And I was like 21. I watched it and I was like, oh yeah. I was done. I was like all in, bought it,
Love
bought
it.
that exact model. It was the like supercharged, like rally edition one. It had a weird ass spoiler thing that I was like, nah, that's whack. So
Not
I
for me.
took that off.
Mhm.
And when I remember at the dealers, they're like, make sure you run 98 or 95 at least octane, if not 98. Probably better you run 98. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, that's complete shit. I just ran 91 in it. I don't reckon I even used the brakes on this thing either. I just braked my gears because it was a manual. And turns out there's a reason you put the higher octane stuff in it because I
Really?
melted the piston and blew the engine up. So
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Warranty?
no.
Nah. Just had to. That
No,
was a
it was
lesson,
all
life
me. That
lesson.
was yeah.
Yeah.
It was an expensive license.
So you're a legit mini man.
I'm a legit mini man.
All right. Well, keys to the Countryman heading over to you.
Thank
we
you.
did a bit of driving out to the Swan Valley a few weeks back.
Yeah, you'll
which
see
was
that
good.
soon.
Yeah. That's coming out
We're
soon.
talking too much shit about cars. Do you want to try one of our wines?
Yeah, let's try one.
Fuck.
What have we got?
Man. So, let me pour it first because I
Okay.
don't know if I can do.
You pour away, and I can talk while you pour. Good pouring there. That's nice. I mean, this is the stuff we can do. We're not kind of sure where this will go, but it would be a bit of a miss if we didn't try a few wines while we're at it, I reckon.
Not to try a few wines,
Yeah.
considering we are
Thanks,
a
brother.
People's Choice Wine Awards company, or what would you even call us? Like,
Just
What
wine
are
for
we?
the people, baby. I don't know. We're doing the wine awards thing. We're going to start to do stuff like this. Might even do a few events coming up soon, I reckon.
yep,
But essentially, like we exist just to connect people to wine.
yep.
You know, celebrate the good stuff.
And
That's it.
what WA is doing from a wine point of view has done for. I mean, Swan Valley's been around almost 200 years.
It's wild.
All the way through to Mark River, Pemberton, Franklin River, as we'll speak about, all these crazy regions with the diversity that WA can pull out is wicked.
Mm.
And we saw that in our votes this year in the awards, the People's Choice. Some of the wines in the top 100 were polarizing almost. So you've got the smallest producers with the craziest alternative varieties ever.
Yeah.
And then you've got the very traditional things right next to it.
So
which
what
is
did you
so
make
cool.
of it? Because like, you know, I enjoy wine. Like I love what it. I love the moments. So like, I love being with my mates.
Yeah.
Like I said, bottle in the table or trip down south. Like, hey, have you been to this joint? Let's go check it out. That's what I love
Yeah.
about it. But I don't work in the industry. You know, I haven't done training in it. But like, you're a guy that's in it.
Yeah.
When you looked at that top 100 and maybe particularly the top 30,
Yeah.
like what was the take?
I was completely shocked.
really
I was so happy about it.
happy, shocked.
Happy shocked.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a negative thing at all. It was super positive because you've got a $25 wine from Larry Cherubino, a Pinot Grigio, no less, at number 3. And I think number 4 is like Cullen Kevin John or Diana Madeline. Like
Yeah, Diana.
a $25 bottle versus a $150 bottle or whatever it is
Yeah.
now. Crazy to me. But that's what it is. It's like that we're not telling you what you guys need to drink.
No.
You're telling us.
This is what you love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and you'll
love it.
find a few on the way.
And there's
'cause-
no right or wrong.
No, and I think that's what I
You
like.
can have
too.
wankers that will tell you,
This is
how-
what you got to drink.
yeah, this is how, why would a Pinot Grigio, like,
Yeah.
fucking, well, the people voted for
Yeah,
it. So
That's it.
is
Yeah,
what
I
it
think
is.
everything's got its place, right? But the thing I liked about it was like what you said, like just that diversity. Of the I kind of shit myself a little bit when the results came in because when you throw something open to people, you got no control over it,
Yeah.
right? And when it came through, I was like, oh fuck, like Cherubino, they got 6 entries, like the second most of any winery, right? Crushed it. But their number 1 highest finishing is their cheapest bottle. I thought, how
Yeah.
are they going to feel about that? I don't know. Like we're going to speak to Larry.
we're
you
going
know,
to
on this
figure that
potty.
out because, like, even the number 1, right? Ampersand Pinot Noir,
Yes.
like, you ask any person almost in the world if they've ever had a wine and they know a little bit about wine, what is WA known for? Chardonnay and Cabernet. And then we've got a Pinot Noir, which notoriously is extremely hard to grow
Mhm.
in our climate. That's one. So,
Yeah.
fuck, over to the people.
It
I
was
like
cool.
it.
Yeah,
More
and I
power to
think
them.
people will find a few because you'll like you get
I
engaged.
found heaps.
Did
Like,
ya?
there's probably 30 wines at least, and I'm working wine every day,
Mhm.
JB, every single day. There's probably 30 wines in our top 100 that I've never even
love
heard
that.
of.
Yeah.
So do I.
So good. It's
Yeah.
good to have homework.
Yeah, it is. It's good
Go-
homework to do too.
Yeah, go taste some stuff. So what you've just poured here,
This was this was my number 1
can
wine.
I ask you? This is your number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a few wines, and like, I want to be blatantly obvious right now. I do sell Flametree wines day to day, right? For at Off the Vine. They're one of the brands that I represent and distribute. But in no way did that I let that. This sound. No one's going to believe me, but I have to say, that did not sway. That's not why I've put it in my number. Like,
if anything, I reckon it would make you not want to do it.
it literally did. It's like, oh, I don't want it to look like that, but there's a reason I love this wine and what it's about. It is incredible. It's so unique compared to majority of Margaret River Chardonnays.
Yeah.
Cliff Royal, head winemaker, Gun Chardonnay maker, uses no malolactic fermentation in this wine, uses a shitload of solids. Like there's literally, he has a measurement of how many solids. So like the grape must, the seeds, like all of the lees, the spent lees that have fermented, the yeast that's fermented the sugar into alcohol. Like it has to be at a certain level to get what you got here. And you can smell it. It smells like cap gunny is what I call. I think the wine people call it like flinty or
Oh, that's a fancy
mineral.
word, flinty or
I say-
minerality.
Yeah, minerality. This is
Okay.
cap gunny.
Cap gunny.
You know what
when
I'm
you're a kid, when you got is that what you're thinking?
smell it.
Yeah.
It's got that, and
Yeah.
it's got this crazy fruit and acid behind it. Like I just think it's a properly amazing wine.
That's a ripper. So
And that
your
was
number
somewhere
one.
in our top 100, wasn't it?
50, I think,
Yeah.
or maybe top 40. Just
In my mind,
half.
that was the best wine WA made in current release for me. Anyway,
so WA, like stiff competition in the Shardy space
mate,
in WA.
stiff competition, and like you're talking about Margaret River, let alone Great Southern, or Pemberton or Manjimup as well, and Swan. But Margaret River Chardonnay, literally in the top 10 like wines, Chardonnays in the world, like a couple of Margaret River would be in that at least. Like other than Burgundy, there's no other place that has as world-renowned wines as Margaret River, and at a fraction of the price point that you're like paying compared to Burgundy, like good Burgundy
So
or Chablis.
good bang for buck.
Mate, well, yes, even like the
sense.
$200 bottle,
Yeah.
like a Lewin Art Series, say, or a Cullen Kevin John. Like if that was made in Burgundy, that's a Grand Cru vineyard. That's 500 plus. You know what I mean? Like there's bang for buck there.
It's get back to the moments thing. Like when you said Lewin, like my mind was taken back to I proposed there, and like I just instantly felt that feeling of it was one of those days where everything went wrong, right? So like Nat and I, we went down to Mugs. I was just trying to play it cool, like ringing my pocket the whole time.
Yep.
And I had this little day set up at Lewin through like a mate of a mate of a mate. Like I didn't know anyone, right? And they were really cool. They were like, "Hey, I've got this spot set up for you. Like
That's awesome.
When you get here, just park up, right? Say you're coming for lunch. And then there's this little track, walk down there, go around a corner. You can't see it from the car park. Boom, all set up for you, right?" And so I'm like, cool. Get down to Mugs. Like probably wasn't myself the night before. Just kind of shitting
you're
yourself.
shitting yourself, man. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, you shitting yourself?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. That makes me feel better. And torrential rain, like massive downpour, right? Piercing down. And in the morning, like my phone is just running hot from the contact at Lewin to say that the whole area had flooded. But like I'm trying to take the call and respond to messages without my wife seeing. So
you're
kinda
looking
thinks, like,
sus. You're
I'm
sus. as-
sus. She's like, "What's going on? Like, why won't you let me?"
You're
like,
sus as
Who are you on the phone? I'm like, "No one." Like I didn't have a backstory,
Yeah, man.
And so then it almost created this weird vibe of she's like, "What the fuck's going on?
Yep.
What are you doing?" So we rock up, right? And then someone, thankfully, I don't know how it happened, came out, saw us, and was like, "Hey, we're just going to take you on a tour." Like,
They sorted it out.
Yeah. So take us on this little tour, and we're like, cool. And then they'd set up an area in a different part. I think it was like, maybe it was overlooking the S.R.S. I don't know, right down near the dam.
Yep.
And that's where I proposed and where the magic happened.
Man, that's moments, hey? Like
Moments. Yeah.
how much better is it if you've got a delicious bottle of something or a different delicious glass? Man, it's so crazy that story that you told me because how I engaged my wife Emmy, very similar. Like pissing down with rain. We were in Hawaii. I've got to say this story. Sorry. So you're going to learn about some wines, or you're going to chat some wines, but you're also going to hear some
But that's what
shit
it's about.
about
It's
us.
about
100%.
banter,
Hopefully you
stories.
like it.
Yeah.
But in Hawaii, in Turtle Bay, torrential, like sideways rainfall. We'd been away for 3 months. It was like the day we finished the season to the day before I went back to pre-season.
Oh, wow.
So it was like the entire time. And we
good.
spent the almost 90% of the time in New York, but we stopped off in Hawaii so I could propose. I've been carrying the ring around for that long in the
How do you
backpack.
do that? How do you travel? That's
Stressful.
like next level.
Extremely stressful.
What about on flights and stuff? Do you just have it in your pocket?
No, it was just, it was in the same part in my carry-on luggage. Not carry-on, in the checked-in luggage the entire time.
Boy.
But anyway, so I've
Anyway,
planned
sorry,
this
I'm
shit the
sidetracking you.
entire time. This is the last night. It was like, that's the way we top the greatest trip ever because we're never going to do that ever again. Hopefully we get married. And she says yes and blah, blah. Anyway, Turtle Bay, going out to the rocks. I've got the ring in my hand and I've never gripped anything so tight in my entire life. I've tripped over. It's pissing out
on the beach. Like,
yep. We're walking out to the rocks, like to where, not far from where Pipeline is. Yep. And it's pissing. But I was like, I have to, it's the last day. Like I've been thinking about this for ever. And it's my hand's gripping and he's so sus. I mean, she's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, so strange. I've tripped over a rock. Emmy's tried to help me up and I was like, don't touch me because I've got the ring in my hand. And anyway, like finally I was like pointed at something. Yeah, so weird stories, but they're kind of similar, man. Dude, it's good to learn about you. You got you got to learn about me too.
So I mean, like stories around a glass, I reckon. That's pretty good. I just can't believe you had the balls to like travel with a ring. That is, I've got one mate that did that and he just reckons he didn't enjoy the first 2 weeks of his holiday because he was just too stressed.
I
losing the ring.
Literally forgot. Well, not forgot. I didn't check on where it was the entire time. Like when I was in there, I was like, "Fuck! I hope it's still here." Like it could have been gone, but anyway, it all worked out.
That's crazy. Anyway, WA Chardonnay's pretty good.
WA Chardonnay is pretty good. Now.
Yeah,
nice,
pretty great. Nice. I'll have to pick up a bottle of Lawn on the way home, I reckon.
You may as well. Yeah,
hey baby.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was sweet. So this was your number one. I like that. As we have a taste, like I know you touched on it a little bit Cap Gunny, but like, what do you love about this wine?
I suppose that complexity, that the way he's made it, those solids, as I was talking about, the lack of malolactic, I like those characteristics. So that savory element, the rocky, the mineral, the Cap Gunny element, the acid line that's underneath that, because when you put a Chardonnay through malolactic fermentation, you go from one acid to another. It's actually a bacterial. Anyway, malolactic is like literally what's in cream and milk and butter, right?
Okay.
So it softens the acid drastically. By the fact that he hasn't done that, it's a bit racier, a little bit more alive, and I don't know. It doesn't smell like Margaret Chardonnay is amazing, but fucking a lot of them, they're all really good. You know what I mean? And they're all made in a style. This is kind of left of.
So do you
center.
like this because it's a little bit different, right? So like,
yeah, but it's in my style. That's what I'd like.
It's in your vibe.
It's in my vibe. I like a little bit more acid. I like that complexity. I like that Cap Gunny. I like rocks. I like salt. Like I like what this is. This is it's incredible. And most of like my top 5 wines were all kind of. That's probably the only one. I know I voted for 2 wines that I sell. The other 3, no, but it's hard. It does make it harder because the fact that I do distribute these wines is like, you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
But they're that good. The other one's Domaine Naturalist Purist Chardonnay, which is very similar. So again, no malolactic.
Yeah.
Different clone of Chardonnay, but anyway.
Cool.
Yeah. Rabbit holes is what we're going to go down though. If we keep going,
mate, I think
going
just anytime there's a rabbit hole, let's just jump in that bad boy and just see where we end up. I think only. I love this too. I think only 2 of the wines that I voted for in my 5 made the 100, which I love.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, like one was the LS Vermentino, which I think was top 5. I just love that wine. Again, like moments.
Yep.
Remember when me and my best mates were like kind of getting into it and we'd go down south. Like we just kind of hit that time where LS were doing their thing.
Yeah, man.
It was new and it was fun. And
they did such a good job of it.
Great people and make you feel like, you know,
you're
like
at
family
home.
Almost.
Yep.
Yeah, like you're at home. Yeah, it's got a homely vibe. Hey.
Yep.
There's that, and then there was one other, which I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was, you know, the others didn't.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, that kind of in a way made me happy. You know?
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of the whole thing though. It's like there's so much good wine around. Like there's so much wine from WA that's unbelievable, but it's like if you've attached it like an important piece of your life or a very fun experience to that wine as well, it's like how much better is the actual wine than it already is.
Yeah, it's not all about how you feel, right?
Yeah.
This would be a hard question off the bat because like I gave you 0 warning, but is there is there like a wine that's connected to a moment for you that's really special, or like a glass of something that celebrated something, or
oh man,
I don't know,
heaps of them. Like I remember the first time I went to Cullen.
Yeah.
We ate there like the degustation, and I had an aged. So it was out of the cellar. They do this sometimes. They pair the wines, and it was an aged Sauv Blanc Semillon, SSB or SBS. I can't remember exactly, but which it had more of. But it was like, 10, 15 years old maybe in this degustation. I remember being like, this makes fucking no sense to me. I'm with my best mates in the off-season buy. Like, we're like 21. These guys don't, like, I was already into wine, but like, they were there for a bougie lunch,
Sure.
let alone then they were getting these incredible wines. And this thing just didn't make sense to me. And it was like, poof. And it just, I already had the bug, but it was like, the bug got steroids.
So that was a bit of a moment for you getting
That's
into
a
it, hey?
huge fucking moment. And then, like, I suppose drinking champagne out of a premiership cup was pretty good too, but that was a different experience
Wow,
altogether.
you could have had
Proper
anything in
wine.
there. It tastes pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, actually, that's interesting because like you obviously had your first career in footy. Your career now is in wine. How did that come about?
Man, Murray McHenry. Well, 2-word answer. One person. Hopefully we'll get him on at some point. He'll be on. But Muzza. Oh, probably before Muzza, right? So you play footy for a living, and I don't want to. This is not about football. This podcast. This is about wine, right? But if you're asking me this question, I played footy, so from 17 or 18 till 31.
Mhm.
You think I didn't work a day in my life, right? I sure as shit wasn't going to go finish up footy, retire, and then do something I didn't like.
Mhm.
And I've realized that after trying a bunch of different things when I was about 23, 24, I knew Murray well. He's one of the people that made West Coast happen at the start. Literally basically started West Coast.
Yeah.
But he also owns McHenry Honan. He's done a lot of hospitality stuff before. I was getting a little bit of trouble with Nizzy for being a bit of a rat bag. And Nizzy's like, you should go into hospitality and you're going to go speak to Muzza. And I was like, no, I'm not. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm going to be a fucking whatever bullshit I spun to him. And then after a year or two, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go speak to Muzza. And Murray talked me out of becoming a winemaker.
So you wanted to be a winemaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. The bug got me real hard. And I'm the type of dude that if it gets me, like, I'm gone.
So if it's got its hooks in, like you're obsessed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically obsession.
Mm.
But it wasn't just the booze. It was the history. It was the farming. It was the soil, the rocks. Like, it's kind of everything that I already held like, I suppose. And Muzza just guided me in a direction, went to introduce me to Scotty Sporting, who's now my boss and has been I was working 1 day a week basically while I was still playing for the last 5 years of my career.
How good. You're
Scotty
meant to find it, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think so.
wild. Why did Murray tell you not to be a winemaker?
He was like, do you own, it's fucking funny story. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, you want to be a winemaker. Well, Margaret River School's just shut down. And I was like, oh yeah, it has a bugger. So because you used to be able to learn winemaking at the school, Curtin Uni, but it was in Margaret River.
Yeah,
so that would have been doable. Well, just shut down that year. So it was only in South Australia and you couldn't do correspondence just yet. But it wasn't even that. He goes, so do you own vineyards? I was like, oh, no. He's like, do your family owns vineyards then? I was like, no. He's like, oh, you got shitloads of money then. Like how much money do you have? Do you have like $5-10 million in the bank? I was like, no, man. Like, no. He's like, oh, okay. So, but you've got heaps of property. Like you've got, like your family's got property. At least you could put a winery on it. I was like, no. He's like, okay. You're not being a winemaker. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But like, and it's a shame, but like he's true. It is so hard to make booze and like make a career out of it. It's not a career you do to, buy a house. You're not living in Pepper Grove most of the time because it's a passion thing. And he was trying to steer me away from that, not negatively. No. And I'm glad I didn't because what he did say after the back of that was like, oh, okay, I don't reckon that's for you, but I think you're amazing. You're good with people.
Yeah, you're people.
You can chat shit. Mm-hmm. You know what you're talking about. Go meet Scotty Sporting.
Yeah. Learn
about wines. See if you actually want to do it. Dip your toe in properly. And then that's the shit that I really like is human beings at the end of the day, like connecting why I like that wine and why I should buy it rather than actually make it myself. Even though I have helped make a few wines. But
yeah, we like a few here, which do a few more of. That's good because that story could have gone the other way. So they closed down the one in Margs, but there's one in Adelaide. So we'll trade you.
Yeah. It's are you still going to play footy?
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. That's fine.
There was all of those things, man.
Is it true? This may or may not be true, but I heard a whisper that when you wrapped up, and I know you don't like talking about this too much, and it's not going to be about that because like I know how much you love this stuff and that's where it'll be. But like you've got this amazing first career, right? And in a way, the relationships that you had there led you to this. But is it true that when you wrapped up your footy career, you got a special bottle of wine from Simo?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for bringing this up, JB.
Was it any good?
It was the sentiment and the meaning was good, really
Okay.
great, beautiful, and I appreciated it.
Yeah.
But it's fucking Penfolds as well. I was like, oh, could have been for this, you know. There's a big red wine, but the thing is, right? Like, fuck, it's important, right? And that's what wine is like, oh, like Simo's
meaning
coming to my
behind it, right?
house
Yeah.
to tell me that my 13-year career, like we're done. And he's like, you know, that's my parting
Was that
present.
what that
And
was?
yeah.
Right.
And he knows that I give a fuck about wine. So we like the club and he, well, mainly would have been all Simo, to be fair, went and bought this expensive bottle of wine and was like, you know, because that's,
We love you.
we
know
love
you
you.
this.
Fucking, you know, thank you.
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean, look, it's not the wine I would have bought, but that's not the fucking point. Like, it's still one of the most treasured. I've never drink that. I haven't drunk it and I don't think I ever will.
Is that, you've still got it?
Yeah.
You'll never open it?
No, I've got a couple bottles like that. So, yeah, a couple bottles that I'll never drink.
Wow.
Actually, 2 of them are Penfolds too.
Really?
I got Heath Ledger. So Tommy Barras, one of the great mates.
Yeah.
He's married to Nadia Rosa. Nadia is the stepdaughter of Heath Ledger's dad, Kim, and so her mum, Innie,
Yeah.
the most gorgeous, beautiful woman you've ever met in your entire fucking life. Her mum, like hot still to this day, is married to Heath Ledger's dad, Kim, who's an equally beautiful human being.
Still
But
hot,
they,
yeah.
when Emmy and I got married, Kim and Innie, Nadia was a bridesmaid for Emmy, and they gave us a bottle that Heath had in his cellar, and it was a 1996 Penfolds Grange. That was Heath's, and that's in my cellar, off-site cellar, and that'll never be drunk, ever, unless I drink it with Kim and Innie, but I don't think I want to. I want to
Yeah.
have that forever.
Wow.
That's what wine is, though. It's important.
That's so
For me,
heavy.
anyway, it's hell important for me.
So like for you, that is so special. You'll never open it. But what is cool is the right moment that you have no idea about right now.
Yep.
May just one day present itself.
100%.
And you'll know. And you'll go,
We were this close like a month or 2 ago.
really?
But after Nadia and Tommy got married, we were like, fuck it, we're getting that bottle out. It was just because I don't have my really good stuff. I don't have at home. It's in a wine arc,
That's smart.
Belmont wine arc. What up? Hit me up. Maybe we'll do a deal. It's where you store your wine, temperature controlled warehouse. They catalog everything, and I couldn't get it out in time, so we didn't do it. But
Wow. That's so cool. I
Yep.
love that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's full on. Probably pretty handy to have some of that stuff off site too. You know what it's like.
yeah,
Have a nice night. Think, yeah, you know what? Now's the time, but you're already pretty deep.
I've done
And
that
you crack
more than
something
enough
and you
times.
think,
Through.
"Oh, shit."
Yeah. I've lost the money. I've poured some money down the drain. Don't worry.
That's so good. That's so good. I love
But-
that journey story, man. Like I love like how you found
But
it.
everyone, have you got those? Like you've got your wedding, like and that's a pretty important one. Like you got
Yeah.
engaged there. Like,
Yeah.
like what else is there for you? Like how did you get here?
Again, like for me, like I'm a bit of this will probably come up through the potty, which is like, well, I'm like loving doing it with you because I think we're similar in a lot of ways, and we're just kind of getting to know each other, like to be
Yeah.
honest, right?
And
Through
that's
this
cool.
stuff, which I
That's
love.
the best bit.
Yeah, you meet different people, which again like ties it all in. But like I'm real big on like people, those moments,
Yeah.
you know, saying yes to stuff, like
Yeah,
feeling a bit nervous. Yeah, just like
lean in.
pushing through it. Yeah,
Lean in.
leaning into it. Yeah, because I reckon maybe for a while I didn't. And yeah, and for me, that's kind of like what wine is. So like when you sit here and talk about this stuff, like I'm just taking it in and learning about it, which is why I love it when you get real deep on that side of stuff and you talk about like what it means and how they made it and, you know, talking about like, you know,
Yeah, it gets a bit
leaves and
far at
grapes
times.
and seeds, all this
Yeah.
shit. And I'm like, wow, I'm learning so much. But yeah, for me, it's just about like that connection. It's like, okay, I remember that moment with those people and and you know, that was what we were sharing around.
Man, it's meant to be fun though as well. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
you enjoy what you do. Hey,
Love it,
like
man. Like I loved that we kind of just like there was an idea, had a crack,
yeah,
turned this whole thing around in 10 weeks and
Man,
people got
you
behind
did
it.
a
It was
great
cool.
job, and thank you for bringing me in on it.
No, but
my
that's,
brother.
it's like you just meet people doing it, right?
Yep.
So it's like never would have met you, Scotty, a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't be driving down south once
In
a month
minis.
and just, minis, lobbing up to wineries saying, hey, we're doing this thing. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
It's fun.
man, it's going to be a fun journey, and like hopefully you guys enjoy it, watching it, hearing it,
Yeah.
like voting for it, because it means something. And the wine is, as we will discover, I'm assuming when we speak to some winemakers, when we speak to some wine people in WA, like this shit's not easy. Like you don't,
No.
like hopefully you can feel some of the love, like, and respect it, because how hard it is to make this and get it in your glass, like it's near impossible to do it.
Yeah.
So
I think
we're very lucky.
we'll learn a bit on the journey, speaking to different crew.
we're going to go through a few rabbit holes. I apologize for all the swear words that I'm going to say
That's okay.
during this podcast, but you know how it is. Eh?
I might even just throw a few in just to make you feel more
just make me
comfortable.
feel better every now and then. And,
Fuck yeah.
And when see, there it is. Yeah.
Nice. That'll be good fun. I reckon if you've got an idea of someone we should have a chat to, and it won't just be like wine crew too. Like, don't get me wrong. So, like, little sneak peek coming up, we will have Larry Cherubino, which I think is going to be epic, which you mentioned. We'll have Damo's
a
Nicola.
man.
He's the man.
He's the man.
So I'll have a chat to him. So definitely some wine people, but some non-wine people too, who will probably like talk about what they do, but what they love about a glass too. So Sammy Smith from the Beefs, talk some tunes.
We're going to talk to Muzzer at some point, Murray McHenry Honan.
Yeah. So there's
so
someone
many
you reckon that we should chat to as well.
And
just
also,
hit us
if
up.
anyone, I don't know, are people able to like hit us up?
Yeah, they can just do it on the socials.
If you guys want to see us talk shit about wine, to WA wine, to anyone, let us know, because we're all ears.
Sounds good. Yeah. That's a pretty good one to kick it off, I reckon.
Chin chin, motherfucker.
Cheers, brother.